Alright people, so I'm here with a NHL predictions video. Now the Stanley Cup playoffs are already like half over. Somebody requested me to do this video. And I'll be honest with you. Um, Before Boston played tonight, it was game 7 between Boston and Montreal. I thought Boston was going to win the whole thing. So technically I was wrong over who I thought was going to win the whole thing. Um, you know, I picked Boston. I like when there was 16 teams. I didn't really pick a team because I don't like to pick a team when your team you root for is in there. I live by Detroit, so I root for the Detroit Red Wings. Um, but I don't like picking teams like when your actual team is in there. So I didn't really pick a team until when Boston beat Detroit. I thought Boston was gonna win it because they had Tuukka Rask, who was a very good goalie, shut Detroit down totally, and Boston just totally shut down Detroit pretty much, held them to very few goals. Even the games Detroit did win, the game Detroit did win, it was 1-0. So yeah, Boston just fucking shut down Detroit, and yeah, they got some good players on that team. So yeah, that was. I don't watch that much hockey, by the way, so a lot of this is just guesstimations, I guess. I do pay attention a bit, but it's not like I'm a hockey fanatic or anything. I just got a requested video, so might as well, do it since I do most of my requested videos. As long as I have some knowledge on the topic, I will do it. Politics, especially. I'll do um, pop culture, even though most pop culture, if you give me a pop culture topic, it will probably turn into, oh, that topic's overexposed, being covered by the media way too much when the real issues is other shit, But yeah, I'm here with NHL predictions. So we got on the semifinals here of the Eastern Conference, I believe it is. It doesn't say on here, but the New York Rangers versus the Montreal Canadiens. Very surprising upset there too, with the Penguins going down to the Rangers. Um, yeah, Penguins were up 3-1, I believe, and they went down. They lost 4-3. So very surprising upset there, and another upset too with the Canadiens beating the I watched the third period. I actually watched the third period tonight a little bit. So yeah, I saw the Canadiens win too. And after seeing the Canadiens beat the the Canadiens beat the Bruins, I sort of want to go with them. Then you got the Rangers, who have home advantage since they're the 2 seed. So I mean, it's like a sort of a total guess, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the Canadiens. I think their goalie is Carey Price, I want to say. I think that's their goalie. I know they got a good goalie on their team. I think the Rangers have Lundqvist, who I don't know too much about. I think he's pretty good too, but I'll go with the Canadiens since they just beat the best team in the fucking. That what I thought was the best team in the fucking playoffs. And the Rangers were impressive beating the Penguins, but the Penguins don't have a great goalie. I think Fleury's their goalie. They score a lot of goals, and offense. The offense won't prosper over defense mostly in playoff situations. It's just defense mostly wins. I mean, I remember the Detroit Pistons in all sports. The Detroit Pistons, and I think it was '05 they won the playoffs. Had a great defense and they won. Always it seems defense always wins. Some occasions like the Saints winning the Super Bowl, offense goes over, but mostly it's a defense. So the Canadiens, I'm predicting, will beat the Rangers. Probably will go 6 or 7 games here. Probably will be all these series will probably go long, but probably be a hard fought series here. And yeah, predicting the Canadiens to win. Then we got LA and Anaheim still playing. Actually, they're playing game 6 right now, or yeah, game 6 right now. Actually, I think it was 2-1 LA last time I checked. But yeah, the series is 3-2 LA. And I think Anaheim will win. Again, it's sort of a cheating prediction here since the series is already 5 games in or 6 games in, whatever. But yeah, I see Anaheim winning here. I mean, that's just the logical predictions. Odds are they're gonna win. They're the 1 seed. They get Game 7 at home, so I'll go with LA here. Then we get Anaheim. I'll go with Anaheim here. So then we will get Anaheim in Chicago in the Western Conference Finals. In Chicago is a 3 seed. Um, and if Anaheim wins, it will be the 1 seed, so Anaheim will get home field, or home ice, I guess. I'll go with Chicago on this one. You know, I just like Chicago. They got the experience from last year, so they know what it takes. That's another thing about playoffs. Most teams have experience who win. So yeah, I think just Chicago's been there before. They know what they're doing. They know their shit. They're not gonna fold under pressure like the. Again, another Detroit sports reference. Tigers made it to the '06 finals in baseball. You know, it's a miracle fucking comeback. They sucked before that. They weren't anywhere near the playoffs or the World Series. You know, maybe the playoff, but they didn't come anywhere near the World Series. And they folded. They fucking. I remember the pitchers were fucking ground ball back to the pitcher. They fucking threw it over the first baseman's head. I mean, it was ridiculous. So, and I remember in the playoffs, even too, a couple years ago, Austin Jackson, a rookie center fielder, fly ball hit right to him, and he fucking misses it. I mean, that's just simple errors that you make under pressure sometimes in the playoffs, and you don't perform well when you don't have the fucking experience. So we got Chicago. I think they're gonna go over here. They're gonna win. You know, I'm saying go over. That's like a wrestling term, but yeah, I think they'll win here. Again, they got the experience. I think isn't their goalie Corey Crawford, I believe. I think he's a pretty good goalie. I remember they had like one of the best defenses last year. So I'll go with Chicago beating Anaheim. And that leads us to the Stanley Cup Finals. We got Chicago and Montreal. It's hard to predict here who's going to win. You know, will Chicago repeat or will the Canadiens win? I'll go with Chicago here, repeating. Again, they got the experience. I don't think Montreal was, you know, that deep into the playoffs in past years. Experience means a lot. And I don't fucking know who will be favored here or gets home field advantage because it doesn't fucking. Here, let me just look up the records real fast. Home field advantage is huge in the fucking playoffs. I mean, yeah, I don't fucking know who's gonna get home field advantage, but you know, I think regardless of who gets home ice advantage, I keep saying home ice advantage. Yeah, I just think Chicago's gonna win. I mean, they got the experience. Got the. I'm assuming they have a good defense since they had a good defense last year. And yeah, just think the Blackhawks are gonna do it. So that's my predictions, people. Blackhawks will win in 7, 6, I don't fucking know. But yeah, Blackhawks will win the fucking Stanley Cup. And again, I'm not a fucking hockey expert here, but yeah, just going off you know, general knowledge I have of the sport. I'm not a hockey fanatic, but I do watch a little bit. Again, I watch the Detroit and Boston series a lot, but so yeah, there you go. Go Black. Oh, CM Punk. Yeah, Black. I see all people rooting for the Blackhawks and CM Punk likes Chicago and shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up, people. Settle the fuck down. I remember they were playing Detroit last year. I got so pissed off when the Blackhawks won. Everybody was cheering. Oh, yay, Blackhawks. I'm like, oh, fucking shut up, people. But yeah, Blackhawks will win in whatever, 6. I don't know. Probably be, again, all these series will probably go 6 or 7 games. But yeah. So Blackhawks will win. So there you go, people.